my channel Nicklix. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to what are different types of array available in PHP and how we can use arrays and how we can declare arrays. So first of all, we are going to check create an array with the value. I have declared an array like we have find here like 5 values in this array. So for each is a loop which I will be like taking in the array and for each array as well. So here I'm going to display here I'm going to print val and I'm going to save this C drive XAMPP stdocs PHP, let's say arrays.php. I'm going to refresh this. So arrays file has been coming over here. If I'm going to open this, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how it is working is for each array as well means one by one the value of array like the first value will be going to the val variable, then echo val will be printing your one number. Again the loop will continue and now the second value of array will be going in val variable, then the second value will be printed. Same in the case of 3, 4 and 5. Again the third value is going, then the fourth and the fifth value. So this is your array which have only the value we printed. Then the second type is we have a key and a value. For example, we have a 1 key and 2 as its 1 2 3 4 5 as its key and ABCXYZPQR JKL as its value. So how to do them is for each array 1 as ID and val means you have to define this operator over here. So ID will be taking up value one by one. ID will be taking up the index, or we can say the key of an array one by one in ID variable, and the value of an array ABCXYZ will be coming up in val. So here I'm going to print this both. So if I'm going to print this, we have one ABC. For example, the array 1 ID, the first key of an array, and its value, the first value of an array is moving to ID and val. So 1 is coming up in ID variable, the key of an array will be coming up in ID variable, and the value of an array will be coming in the val variable. Then echo ID and val means the 1 and ABC will be printed. Again the loop will be executing the second time. So in the second time we have 2 as ID that will be coming up in ID variable, and XYZ is the value that will be coming up in val variable. So here echo ID val 2 and XYZ will be printed. In the same way 3, 4, 5 all the values of an array will be printed one by one. Then we have a array like we have a array within array. So we have 1 as MMM, we have 2 as NNN, we have 3 as 3 is not containing the value. Instead of value it contains another array. So let's say this one. So array first key is 1 and the value is triple m. The second key is 2. The second value is triple n. The third key is 3 and the value is not a string. Instead of string, it is an array. So how to loop this array? To loop this array, we have to first of all like create a simple loop as for each array 2 as I and v, and here I'm going to print as I dot and I can put a break over here. So like we can just put a break over here also. So for each array 2 as I and v, the first key is 1 that will be coming in I variable, triple M will be coming in triple M string will be coming up in $v, and here 1 and triple M will be printed. The loop will be moving to the next index. In the next index, it's the key is 2 that will be coming up in I, and the value is triple n that will be coming up in $v. So here the 2 and triple n, I and v, 2 and triple n will be printed. Now the third key is 3 and that will be coming up in I, and instead of a string here comes an array. So array will be moving in the $v, in the $v variable. So it will not be printed because $v is the array. So I have to put a condition over here. If is array dollar, so if $v is an array, then it will be moving to this block. If it is not an array, then it will be moving here, and if it is an array, then again a for each loop will be executed in which $v as dollar $e and $value. And now I am going to print here, because as $v is an array, as $v is an array, because so it has a as key and a as value. So here I'm going to print here as key and value. So I'm going to refresh this. So here like when it's the 3 key is being sent to $I variable and the array is sent to $v variable, and now is with the help of is array function it will be checking that if $v is an array, then again the further for each loop will be executed in which $v the first key of $v is a that will be coming up in key variable, and the value of a will be coming in the value variable. Then the a and triple and the double a will be printed, and then the loop will be executing, and then its second key v will be coming up in key, and double v value will be coming up in value, and that will be printed over here. So this is the types of array, like it has a array which have only the value part. It is the array that is having both key and value part, and this is the array that is having array within array. And if you want to print an array with an array, you have to put here the function is array. If you have to check that if your value contains array further, then again a for loop will be executed in which all the value of an nested array will be printed. So this was all about arrays in PHP. If you like my video, do subscribe to my channel, Nick Clicks, and do like and share my videos. Thanks for watching my video.